What up, fams? Coach Cam. Back again with the usual upper body workout, starting off with cable curls. You will see here on the weight stack, I actually have little tiny black 1.25 pound weights on either side. So increase the weight by 2.5 pounds, which is perfect for an exercise such as bicep curls or other direct isolation or simple exercises that when you make a weight increase, it's very difficult on the muscles, right? So small weight increase here, moving the weights fully by muscular effort, not swinging it, not jerking the weight, not trying to get injured, not trying to impress anybody. This is just the way to train biceps. Also, I want to point out that there are many other muscles in my body contracting and activated during what would seemingly be only the biceps, right? You have your forearms gripping it, you have your shoulders, you see my neck muscles twitching. So when you talk about fatigue that is generated from training, you get fatigue throughout your entire body, even if you only used or think you used only one or two muscles. Here we go, weighted push-ups, same weight on the back, 35 pounds, slow and controlled. Any exercise to target your chest, dumbbell bench, even barbell bench, push-ups. If you, the user, decide to move the weights in such a way that you are contracting the chest muscles, they have no choice but to be stimulated, right? Chest fly, that'd be a really good one. That's like just putting all the tension on your chest to do a chest fly. I don't really have the capability to set that up in my home gym, but if you have access to a chest fly machine, if it's a pretty good machine, I would use that. So exercise selection is not going to change your gains. You have several major muscles and muscle groups across your body, and you want to target those and progress over time. That's the name of the game. Right? It's not about how often you hit the muscle. You could hit it every single day, but guess what? Now that's just like being a marathoner, right? You're just hitting it to hit it. It's going to be low intensity because your high threshold type 2 muscle fibers take days to recover. They are not ready to go in an hour or in one day. That takes multiple days. The only way you'd be able to train super often and it still be hard would probably be if you're a beginner. If the weights are really light and you have low levels of muscle mass, that your highest force output is just really low, right? Your highest effort, I should say, not force output really. But I'm putting out force by contracting skeletal muscle. Here's me doing pull-ups. This is to target my back, lats, rhomboids, some muscles in the arms, the brachialis, brachioradialis. Not so much the biceps, although they are involved. I wouldn't say they're really a prime mover, but they're involved nonetheless. Now, if I switch this to chin-ups, which probably in another month or two, I'm going to switch back to chin-ups, and I'll probably just cut my bicep curls out because I actually had a workout a few months ago where the structure was chin-ups, push-ups, and then it was rows and overhead press, and those four alone destroyed my arms. And how do I know that? Well, I attempted to train arms right after. I went straight into bicep curls, and with a weight that I normally took me 90 seconds to hit failure, I hit failure in only a minute, and I did only like 2 or 3 reps. Like, it was a disaster. So compound exercises can very well train your arms if you're performing them controlled and with tension that puts tension on the biceps or triceps. So it very well you may not need to do bicep curls. Not everybody, especially if you're a beginner. If somebody has really low levels of muscle mass all around, you can definitely benefit from compound movements to get more muscle all the way around your body, right? Seated overhead press, here I added 5s on each side, so I went from 65 pounds up to 75, and I did really well with this again. So probably won't add weight next workout, but the one after that, it'll be time to add weight. So this is training my mid delt, mostly my front delt, but some mid delt as well, and then triceps. So this is a really good one. You know, you could choose this, dips, something like that, but I really haven't done that much overhead pressing in my life. So this has been a great exercise to just constantly see progress on. Even after already having done push-ups, there's still some gas left that I eke out on this exercise here. Trying to change direction slowly, lowering it down, anticipating this rep to be very difficult. Pressing it up, almost didn't get it, but had to just push harder, right? High levels of effort. And then I'm not able to get another rep here. But that's what it means to train to failure. To stop any reps short of that rep would be to leave muscle fibers untouched and untapped and unstimulated. Your body will start every exercise, every skeletal contraction, attempting to use the smallest, weakest muscle fibers that it can get away with using. So say you go to pick up your shoe. You anticipate your shoe weighing, half a pound. So your body already knows that and just uses some really tiny muscle fibers. But if you were to try to pick up a car, in those seconds that you are starting to contract and attempting to produce force to pick up a car, your body is sequentially saying, oh, these muscle fibers, yeah, we need more, until at the end it's calling upon all muscle fibers that are available to help move the exercise. And really, if you tried to pick up a car and you couldn't pick it up, that's just an isometric muscle contraction, right? You're contracting your muscles. A lot of people think contracting your muscles means performing reps, means movement. Not necessarily. You can contract muscles to prevent movement. Like if I was trying to stop a car from rolling down a hill, I'm contracting my muscles to stop the car from moving, but I'm not moving and the car's not moving, but you're producing force. So that's what a muscle is capable of doing. It permits movement, but it does not require movement. That's why when you do pulling exercises like this, it's a good idea to pause at the top of the exercise. You're still contracting and you're really squeezing those muscles that are used in pulling exercises. So I prefer to train by focusing on the muscles on my body, right? I don't want to just focus on pull-ups, push-ups, overhead press, and rows and think to myself, let me just do these exercises. Let me just do these movements and move the weight back and forth really fast, and it's just going to magically be enough stimulus. I want to make every rep count, every second of the exercise. I want the muscles under tension. I try not to fully lock out or fully dead hang. Anyway, that's the workout. I made progress here. I'm going to go ahead and put it up. A couple exercises, push-ups and pull-ups, they regressed by 5 seconds, which was kind of weird. Not sure what happened there, but my rows went up a lot. And honestly, with the body rows, I credit wearing these shoes because they have like almost an inch thick of sole, and that actually made the leverages easier for rows. So I need to take that into account. Anyway, overall, great workout, solid, and keep moving things in the right direction. Keep recovering, sleeping well. That's been a huge thing. I was able to sleep more this week. My kid and wife were out of town, but now they're back. So back to the grind. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Leave any questions. I'll be happy to answer them.